Anna Johnston, one of the breakout stars of TLC's reality series 7 Little Johnstons, has never been one to shy away from speaking her truth. But in recent months, the 24-year-old adopted daughter of Amber and Trent Johnston has taken a bolder, more public stance on the way she's been treated within the family, and fans have taken notice. In a striking departure from the usually tight-knit and cheerful family dynamic showcased on screen, Anna's social media posts, cryptic comments, and increasingly independent life choices have sparked speculation that not all is well behind the scenes. Her most recent message, a blunt statement seemingly aimed at her family's treatment of her, has added fuel to the fire, drawing attention from longtime viewers, critics, and supporters alike. It all began with a now-viral Instagram story Anna posted late one night. Against a plain black background, the message read, "She didn't name names." There was no explanation, no follow-up post. But the implications were clear to anyone familiar with the show's decade-long run, and the family dynamics viewers have dissected for years. Comments flooded in. Fans speculated whether the message was directed at her parents, Amber and Trent, or perhaps at one of her siblings, Jonah, Elizabeth, Alex, or Emma. Others saw it as confirmation of long-standing rumors that Anna has never felt fully included or equally supported by the rest of the Johnstons. From her earliest appearances on the show, Anna has stood out as fiercely independent. Adopted from Russia at a young age, she came into the Johnston household with a strong sense of self. She often expressed frustration with her parents' strict rules and their tendency to micromanage aspects of her life. Whereas other siblings, especially biological son Jonah and daughter Elizabeth, seemed to enjoy a different level of communication and trust with their parents, Anna frequently clashed with Amber in particular. Disagreements about college, her business, and even how she chose to decorate her living space became recurring themes. Many fans observed how Anna often seemed sidelined or isolated, not included in group decisions or family outings in the same way the others were. Some episodes highlighted her frustrations, but much of the tension appeared to be glossed over, presumably in the interest of maintaining the show's lighthearted tone. Despite these internal struggles, Anna has carved a successful path for herself. She launched her own online business selling handmade jewelry, has been open about her college journey, and moved into her own home in Forsyth, Georgia. While the show often depicted her as being hard-headed or stubborn, especially in contrast to her parents' wishes, many fans saw her behavior as a natural response to the lack of understanding she received. She has repeatedly stated in interviews and on social media that she simply wants to be respected and treated as an adult. In one previous interview, Anna said, "Sometimes, people think I'm being rebellious, but I just want the same support others get. That's not too much to ask." Her decision to remain relatively quiet during family conflicts aired on the show has been interpreted by some as maturity, and by others as a defense mechanism built from years of feeling dismissed. In one episode, when Anna mentioned wanting to expand her business, Amber responded with concerns rather than encouragement, contrasting sharply with the support other children, especially Liz, seemed to receive for their goals. Fans took to Reddit and Facebook, questioning whether favoritism played a role in how Anna was treated compared to her siblings. Then there's Elizabeth, Liz, who recently became a mother. While most of the family rallied around Liz and her partner Bryce in celebration, Anna seemed curiously absent from many of the baby-related events, including showers and hospital visits. Though not publicly addressed, her absence didn't go unnoticed, and fans speculated that her omission was more telling than any official statement. Anna's bold, no-nonsense post didn't just attract controversy, it also drew support from thousands of followers. Many praised her for speaking out and shared their own stories of being overlooked in family systems. Others encouraged her to continue forging her own path, emphasizing that she's more than just a cast member of a TV show. She's a strong woman who deserves to be heard. Some even suggested that Anna's treatment on 7 Little Johnstons mirrors the real-life experiences of many adopted children who struggle to feel fully accepted or equal in blended families. While that's a complex and deeply personal issue, Anna's willingness to share her perspective has brought these conversations into the spotlight. So far, the Johnston family has not officially responded to Anna's pointed post. Amber and Trent have continued sharing updates about other family members, especially Liz and her baby, while avoiding any mention of Anna's statement. This silence has only fueled speculation that a deeper rift exists behind the scenes, one that may be too painful or complicated to address publicly. However, in the realm of reality TV, silence often speaks volumes, and Anna's lone voice, calm, clear, and unwavering, stands out all the more. As of now, Anna remains part of the 7 Little Johnstons cast, though there are whispers that she may be considering stepping back or even leaving the show altogether to focus on her business and personal growth. She's recently expanded her online brand, started attending more public events on her own, and has been spotted with a new circle of friends. Some fans believe this may mark the beginning of a new chapter, one where she defines herself outside the confines of the Johnston household and TLC's editing room. For Anna, sending that blunt message might not just be about exposing the hurt. It may be a way of reclaiming her voice. Anna Johnston's recent message isn't just a moment of family tension. It's a glimpse into a broader issue faced by many young adults, especially adoptees and children in large families. The pressure to conform, the pain of feeling overlooked, and the struggle to assert one's independence in the shadow of family expectations are universal themes. In stepping forward with her feelings, Anna is helping shift the conversation, from simply watching reality TV to reflecting on the realities behind the screen. Her fans are watching closely, not just for drama, but for truth. And if there's one thing Anna has proven time and again, it's that she isn't afraid to speak hers. Elizabeth Liz Johnston is reaching a brand new chapter in motherhood, and it's as messy, adorable, and exciting as any parent could imagine. As viewers of 7 Little Johnstons continue following Liz's journey as a young mother, one of the most heartwarming milestones has now arrived. Introducing baby Leighton to solid foods. With spoons flying, giggles ringing, and a few adorable messes along the way, Liz is embracing this stage with full enthusiasm, and she's not the only one. Her family, known for their lively personalities and close bonds, are thrilled to be part of Leighton's next big leap. Born in late 2023, Leighton has already stolen the hearts of the Johnston family and the fans. Whether she's snuggled in Liz's arms or cooing at Bryce, her father, Leighton's presence has brought new light into the family dynamic. But now, the baby girl who once relied solely on bottles and breastfeeding is starting to experience the flavors of the world, one bite at a time. For Liz, this moment is more than just introducing mashed bananas or pureed peas. It's a symbolic step in watching her daughter grow up. The 22-year-old mother has documented much of her motherhood journey online, and fans are soaking up every update. From sleepless nights to tender mornings, Liz has been open about the ups and downs of parenting. But recently, her social media feed has taken a new, and messier, turn. In a recent post, Liz shared photos of Leighton covered in food, her wide eyes lit up with curiosity as she reached out for the spoon in her mom's hand. Liz captioned the photo with a mix of humor and love. She's officially a foodie, or at least trying to be one. First solids, and already demanding more bites than I can handle. The moment wasn't just sweet for followers, it was deeply meaningful for Liz. Feeding her solids felt like she was graduating from the newborn stage, Liz explained. It's amazing how something as simple as sweet potato puree can make you realize your baby is growing up right in front of you. The transition to solids came after thoughtful planning. Liz shared that she'd been consulting with her pediatrician to ensure Leighton was developmentally ready. "I wanted to do it the right way. I was nervous at first because she's still so little to me. But she showed signs that she was ready, sitting up well, watching us eat, reaching for food. It felt right." True to the Johnston family tradition, this milestone quickly became a group affair. Amber and Trent, Liz's parents, were right there cheering their granddaughter on during her first bites. "Mom and Dad were just beaming," Liz said. "You'd think they were the ones being fed." Amber, always enthusiastic about her grandchild's milestones, has been particularly invested in the feeding journey. "She's got this long list of things she wants Leighton to try," Liz laughed. She's already talking about the first time Leighton tries mashed potatoes at Thanksgiving. But it's not just Amber who's excited. The entire Johnston clan is eager to share their favorite flavors with Leighton. According to Liz, each sibling has picked out something they can't wait to introduce the baby to. Emma says she wants to give Leighton her favorite mango smoothie, Liz shared. Alex keeps talking about scrambled eggs, and Anna already bought a tiny jar of applesauce because she said it was her favorite when she was little. Even Jonah, Liz's older brother, got in on the fun. He joked that Leighton needs to be a pizza lover like him. "But maybe we'll wait on that one," Liz added with a grin. While Liz appreciates all the support and shared excitement, she's also mindful about pacing Leighton's diet and being cautious with food allergies and textures. "I'm doing a mix of purees and soft solids. We're taking it slow. I want this to be a positive experience for her. I'm watching for any reactions and trying to let her lead the way." So far, Leighton's been a curious eater. "She's obsessed with bananas," Liz said. "If I even peel one near her, she starts flapping her arms. It's the cutest thing." Liz has also started to introduce textures like soft avocado and oatmeal. "Some things she loves, some she spits out with the most dramatic face," Liz said, laughing. "It's trial and error, but I love seeing her reactions." The introduction of solids has also changed the family routine in subtle ways. Meal times are more interactive now. It's not just feeding, it's bonding. She watches us eat, tries to mimic chewing, and laughs when we make exaggerated faces to encourage her. Bryce, Liz's boyfriend and Leighton's father, is equally involved. He's the calm one during feeding time. If I get stressed, he reminds me it's okay if she doesn't eat everything. He's really patient with her, which is something I've always loved about him. Bryce's family is also excited about the milestone. His mom sent over some homemade baby food jars, and I thought that was so sweet, Liz said. It feels like both sides of the family are coming together to support Leighton in the best way. While feeding time is fun, Liz is quick to acknowledge the messy reality behind the Instagram photos. "There are days where I'm cleaning oatmeal out of my hair. She's learning to grab the spoon, and that often means food goes flying. But honestly, those moments are just as special." Motherhood has changed Liz in profound ways, and watching Leighton reach this new stage has made her even more reflective. "Every day, I'm reminded that I'm raising a little human. She's developing preferences, expressing joy, and exploring the world, all through food right now." Liz says she's also found support through other young moms, both online and within her local community. It helps to share stories and get advice from other moms who've been through this stage. Some days are really hard, and it's nice to know you're not alone. As for what's next on the menu, Liz smiles and admits she's got big plans. "We're going to try mashed peas next week. I'm curious how that'll go. They're not exactly sweet, so I'm bracing for the face she's going to make." But of all the foods in the world, what are the Johnstons most excited to introduce Leighton to? "Sweet potato casserole at Thanksgiving," Liz answered without hesitation. "It's a family tradition. We all love it, and I can't wait to see her try it, just a little taste. That's when it'll really hit me how much she's become part of everything we do." And in true Johnston fashion, the experience won't just be about eating. It'll be about connection, laughter, and togetherness. Liz knows that every messy spoonful is a reminder of the incredible journey she's on. As Layton tastes the world, bite by bite, her family will be right there beside her, cheering her on, laughing through the messes, and celebrating every little victory. For years, 7 Little Johnstons star Trent Johnston has prided himself on taking care of his health and leading by example for his family. As the father of 5 and the husband of family matriarch Amber Johnston, Trent has tackled numerous challenges head-on, from the physical realities of living with dwarfism to the emotional complexities of raising a family in the public eye. But in a recent turning point in his personal health journey, Trent faced a surprising revelation that left him more reflective than ever: the severity of his astigmatism. In a candid and personal moment, Trent learned for the very first time just how serious his eye condition truly is. While astigmatism is a fairly common diagnosis that many people manage with corrective lenses, for Trent, it wasn't something he had ever taken quite as seriously. Until now, what was once brushed off as a minor inconvenience was revealed to be something far more impactful. Astigmatism is a common imperfection in the curvature of the eye's cornea or lens. For most, it leads to blurry vision, headaches, and difficulty seeing clearly at night. Trent had experienced all of these symptoms to varying degrees over the years. Still, he hadn't realized how much it was affecting his day-to-day life, nor how significantly it could influence his long-term vision health if left unaddressed. The realization came after a thorough visit to a specialist. Encouraged by Amber, who had noticed her husband squinting more frequently, especially when reading or watching television, Trent agreed to undergo a detailed eye exam. He had always assumed his vision problems were normal, chalking it up to age or genetics. But what the doctor shared during that appointment shifted his perspective completely. The specialist informed him that the astigmatism in both eyes was more advanced than previously detected. For someone of Trent's age, it was not just unusual but potentially damaging. If untreated or not managed with the right corrective measures, it could lead to additional complications, including increased eye strain, worsening nearsightedness, and potential risks for degenerative conditions. Hearing this was jarring. For a man used to powering through discomfort and brushing off physical limitations, Trent had to take a step back and really process what this meant. It wasn't just about updating his glasses prescription, it was about rethinking his approach to his health. Trent has always been the kind of father and husband who prioritizes his family over himself. Whether coaching his kids through hard decisions, tackling major house projects, or supporting Amber during her own health challenges, he rarely takes time to stop and assess his own well-being. But this diagnosis was a wake-up call, one that demanded attention. What made the moment even more emotional for Trent was thinking about how his untreated vision issues may have affected his role as a father. He reflected on moments when he may have struggled to read labels, missed fine details in his children's artwork, or even felt frustrated behind the wheel during nighttime drives. It was humbling to realize that something he had minimized for so long was likely affecting his ability to fully engage in everyday life. The Johnston family has always been open about their health journeys, both the expected and the surprising. From Amber's numerous surgeries to Jonah's anxiety battles, each member has used their platform to spread awareness and connect with fans who might be going through similar experiences. Trent's eye health revelation is another chapter in this ongoing story, one that resonates with viewers in its honesty and vulnerability. As the family continues filming their popular TLC series, this new chapter for Trent is expected to be featured in upcoming episodes. Though he's naturally private about certain aspects of his health, Trent has agreed to let cameras follow this journey. He hopes that by sharing his experience, others might take their own eye health more seriously. It's a message that's particularly important for men, who statistically delay seeking medical help more than women. Trent's first step was updating his prescription, but the journey didn't end there. The specialist recommended specialized toric lenses designed for severe astigmatism. Adjusting to new glasses wasn't easy at first. The corrected curvature created a slight dizziness that took time to adapt to, but Trent remained committed. He also began implementing additional lifestyle changes, adjusting screen time habits, using blue light filters, increasing eye rest intervals, and even tweaking his diet to include more eye-supportive nutrients like lutein and vitamin A. Amber, as always, stood by his side. While she often plays the role of caretaker in the family, she emphasized that it was important for Trent to understand that taking care of his health wasn't selfish, it was essential. The Johnston children also responded supportively. Liz, Anna, Jonah, Emma, and Alex all expressed their concern and encouragement, albeit in their own unique ways. Jonah, who struggled with his own health anxieties in the past, related deeply to Trent's realization. Liz, the new mom of baby Leighton, reminded her dad that prioritizing health is key to staying active in his granddaughter's life for years to come. Even Alex, the youngest, took an interest, researching astigmatism and suggesting helpful tips he found online. It was a full-circle moment for Trent, seeing his kids rally around him just as he had always done for them. This journey also sparked deeper reflection for Trent. Living with achondroplasia already means navigating a world that often isn't designed for your body. Between joint stress, back pain, and increased risks of arthritis, those with dwarfism already face a myriad of physical hurdles. For Trent, realizing that he had neglected something like his eye health, something not directly tied to his dwarfism, was a lesson in the importance of holistic wellness. It's easy, he realized, to assume that all health challenges are directly related to a known condition. But the body is complex, and sometimes the issues we ignore can become the most limiting if not addressed in time. This insight has led Trent to become a more vocal advocate for regular checkups and preventive care, especially within the little people community, where health disparities often go unspoken. Beyond the personal impact, Trent's experience sparked conversation within the wider TLC fan base. Viewers expressed gratitude online for the show's continued transparency and willingness to explore health topics that often remain under the radar. For many fans with astigmatism or vision issues of their own, Trent's story provided a relatable and validating experience. Some fans even shared their own stories, commenting on how they had put off eye exams for years only to discover complications that could have been avoided. Others praised Trent's vulnerability, noting how rare it is for men to openly discuss health struggles, especially on national television. As Trent continues to navigate his newly diagnosed vision challenges, he remains optimistic. He's committed to learning more about eye health and sharing what he discovers. While the road ahead may include additional appointments, possibly even exploring corrective surgeries or advanced therapies, he's no longer in denial about the importance of clear vision. What started as a routine checkup turned into a transformative moment, not just for Trent, but for the entire Johnston family. It reminded them all that health isn't something to be taken for granted, and that sometimes the quietest symptoms carry the loudest messages. As viewers tune in to future episodes of 7 Little Johnstons, they'll see a more mindful and proactive Trent, someone who's learning to balance his role as a strong father figure with the vulnerable, very human need to take care of himself. And in doing so, he continues to model the very lesson he's now living. It's never too late to listen to your body, ask questions, and take action, even if it's uncomfortable at first. In his own words, it's not good to ignore the signs. But now, Trent is seeing clearly, in more ways than one.